welcome to tonight's show. We have another episode of Campaigns and Conquests for you tonight. My name is Magenta. I'm your co host and joined tonight by Storm, our host. And we're going to be doing a live playthrough of Star Wars Ash Worlds tonight. So, want to make sure to get that started right away. If you're tuning in with us for the first time, please feel free to say hello in the comment section. And if you'd like to participate in any way, make comments or ask questions, please just post in the comments and we'd be glad to bring you up on the mic. So, Storm, you're going to be putting me to the test tonight. I've got a mission ahead of me, I understand.
Yeah, we've got you playing a kind of third-party neutral, somewhat associated with the rebels, but not quite official Rebel Alliance just yet. This scenario comes from an old book, and Magenta tells me, folks, not to get too deep into the backstory because me and Star Wars can do that. But it's a older book from Bantam about Han Solo, so it's kind of borrowed from that, repurposed for this situation. Yep.
I love things that are repurposed. Recycling isn't just for the landfills. It's also useful for creative pursuits as well. So let's recycle away.
It is snowing like the Dickens right now, and apparently that's caused some infrastructure issues. So just heads up, if something goes wonky, even in this day and age, Mother Nature, can not be conquered. So anyway, going on from that, let's see, how do I word this so that I'm not giving away to anybody who's a potential player? I don't want to divulge information that potential players that may be listening shouldn't know. But the area of space that or Star Wars galaxy space that we are dealing with right now is, let's see if I can get the share screen to do what I want. Will it do what I want? I want to show you space. I guess, how about this? Will this work? Let me know if you are about to. Do you see space?
Hutt space, as a
Hutt
matter of
space.
fact. Yes, I'm seeing some Hutt space.
All right. So there's uprisings being quelled by the Empire here. This is a well-known entry kind of customs type of transit station on the Galactic Highway on the edge of Hutt space. So that's a couple of landmarks. So this is the area of space we're dealing with. Mm-hmm. The group that we're talking about here is called Hand Squadron. And they're a group of Corellians, like Han Solo, that are members of a splinter of the Rebel Alliance. There was one of the senators that was trying to create the Rebel Alliance, didn't get along with everybody else very well, especially Mon Mothma, and kind of went his own way and has a significant military force stashed around certain areas. Teth is one of those certain areas. So these folks will be using Teth to start from, and they're looking to intercept a ship they've got intelligence on that is leaving Yelisa and heading towards Lyra. And they want to get out and intercept it before it gets to the transit station. So, and the reason they want to get it and have this transit station is a very public area. It's a very well surveilled area because it's public. It's really not the place you want to start a brawl in. So somewhere out there on the highway where there's a or intergalactic or a galactic trade route or hyperspace lane is a better choice. So that's where they're heading for. Zweigen is likely where they're going to try to intercept it. And this is where the time comes in. It's a 32-hour day. We've divided it into 4 hours sections. So turns. That's how we coordinate everything. So Magenta has chosen to avoid Lyra because Lyra is being closed off from everybody that the Hutts can close it off from. Reasons unknown. They are dealing with Basadi Hutts, which are slave traders, but they don't want to anger every Hutt in the area, and they don't have time or firepower to fight everybody everywhere. So it's best to go around Lyra. So they've chosen to do that. And because, again, Outland's transit station is so public and heavily populated, they're looking to hyperspace around that. So in West End games, when you don't use the highways and you go off-road, it takes a little bit longer to get there. So they've decided security is better than expediency in this situation. So
I have a question before I solidify my plan here for the intercept. And it has to do with hyperspace lanes. So if I'm trying to intercept, do I have to meet if they're traveling through hyperspace? Do I have to intercept them in a hyperspace lane? Like if I avoid the hyperspace lanes to try and avoid any kind of like detection by Imperial forces, am I also going to avoid running into the ship I am trying to capture?
remember, it's very complicated stuff. Remember, it's not like what? Traveling through hyperspace, that is.
A walk in the park?
Bro, epic fail. It's not like Dustin Crops. You got to get with the program. You got to get with the movie, folks. Not like Dustin Crops is the right answer. 5
Okay,
points
I'm
from
sorry. 5
Gryffindor.
points from Griffin. Hey, I'm Hufflepuff all the way. But anyway.
But to answer your question, no. What happens is hyperspace is a series of jumps, not a singular jump. When you get near a system, there is a stop point and kind of a reconnoiter, to deal with the fact that you're near planets. They cause what they call mass shadows and other things, and you have to kind of recalculate and stop. So there's nav buoys outside of all the systems, and they'll stop briefly, probably, but that's your chance to jump them. Is when they jump out of hyperspace near the navigational buoy in the Zweigen, or just outside of the Zweigen system. Make sense?
Yes. So that's my target zone. I don't have to go all the way directly to Lisa. I just have to meet them at the right timing. Do I have any idea of how quickly they're traveling? And when they're leaving?
Yeah, you have an itinerary of when they're leaving. It's 48 hours from now, so you have some time to plan these sort of things like we're doing right now. And you're expecting it to be an older Corvette type class, something Clone Wars era, likely as far as age.
What is that on the screen that you're showing? Because I can't really see it. It's a little small for my eyes.
Forgot you got it on. I have it on. See everything. So,
Uh,
but yeah. So
was I not supposed to see that? Because you're, if
it
that's the
doesn't really
case,
matter. It's just what I just forgot that I was, you know.
okay.
Yeah.
Because you're super lucky that I have bad eyesight then and couldn't
No,
see
it's
it.
not that. I just was trying to make it look good for the people watching. So anyway, so the bottom line is you're making jumps from place to place. Uh, well, you're not. You want to go direct, but that's going to take some time. You expect them to leave in 2 days' time. So you've made your plan, which is a route outside of hyperspace, which will put significant travel time on you. So you want to leave early, um, so that you can meet up with them.
That's correct.
The intelligence suspects that the entire trip one way for Hallett Shackle is the name of the ship you're looking for. Um, that it'll take 10 hours and an indeterminate amount of time at Outland Transit Station because they'll have to go through inspections and a kind of a holdover there.
Okay. My ship that I'm going to be going through is clean as far as being able to pass inspections, correct?
You're not going to Outland Transit Station. They are.
Oh,
And
they
they have,
are. I
yeah.
see.
Mm-hmm.
But I
You
thought I
said
was intercepting them before they were getting to the transit station.
right. You don't, what I'm saying is their full route, they're from Ulasa to where they're going, which you believe to be Lyra, is
Mhm.
somewhat of a, it's a 10-hour flight, but they have to hold over at Outland Transit Station and go through inspection. And that's, nobody knows how long that takes, because it depends.
So my design is to leave early enough so that I can be there before them to catch them as they're dropping out of hyperspace.
Hopefully. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So how do I know if I have succeeded?
Well, the first thing you do is you roll your astrogation, which
All
is
right.
3d6 plus 1. And I think I trust you. I don't think we need to go through screen sharing and verification with your roll. Just go ahead and roll it.
Okay. So, oh, I can't clone these on this. I've got some dice here on the table, 1d6, but it's only 1d6. I can roll it 3 times if you want.
They won't let you clone it, huh?
Uh-uh.
Here, I don't. That's fine. Just roll 6. Yeah, that's fine.
First roll is a 2. Oh, well, there. Now you've cloned him for me. Okay. Thank you.
And
Snatch him out of my hands, and it's a 15. I got a 15.
good. There you go. All right. So you're going to be right on time from when you expect to be uh, there, which will be about 12 hours.
Excellent.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm going to advise everybody to use the restrooms before we get there.
Right. Right.
Yes, you got to go before you go.
Yep.
Don't be
And
caught in the middle of battle.
needing to go. Then you will have to, let's see if we can get another movie reference, and you probably didn't even see that movie. You'll have to
I don't know.
do it in the suit.
Oh, Okay, I was
You're
not going to
you're
go
failing
into.
you're failing Hollywood Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I'm a person who never even watched The Godfather, so
Oh, that's like blasphemous. How can you
I
go through
know,
life
right?
without seeing that kind of thing, man? Oh, wow.
It just
Wow.
never appealed to me.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
So now that I am en route, I'm assuming we can fast forward to the time when I arrive.
Right. Exactamundo. So, you do arrive in, well, let's see. Yeah. Nothing happens. You don't crash. You don't end up in the wrong place. You do arrive. Your destination was just outside of Zweigen near the nav buoy, correct?
Yes, in a position where I could observe their coming out of hyperspace and
Sure.
make my move at that time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All righty.
And should I share my screen for the tabletop simulator, or what do you want to do there?
Do you have? Yeah, yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. She's got a better computer than me because she's financially capable of it. I guess clearly because she bought it and I didn't.
I got lucky. Okay. Uh,
I remember when that used to happen to me years ago.
okay.
Occasionally, you got a thing set up. Can I have? I'm not even looking. Is it working? Can everybody see it?
This is my tabletop simulator here. Should be shared, hopefully.
Oh, there it is.
There's my dice here.
Feel like zooming in? I don't know how much of the. Let's see if I can get this bigger for folks. Let's try to. What will happen? Can I make this? Nope.
These are my units here, correct?
That's right. Models are always a little bit dicey with this thing. It's not because the system is bad, although it was acting weird. But I think that was Steam. Um, but people make these things on their own, and they only have so much room to work with. So sometimes they'll just go, I want to make something new. I'm tired of that, and they'll delete something. Of course, I don't know that. So anyway, long story short is the Marauder cruiser, which is what we are using, wasn't there today because there's always somebody pulling the rug out from under me. So we're using this U-wing at a high scale because it's kind of got it's a Marauder. Sorry. Anyway, and the 4 Y-wings and escort. So, and they see off in the distance, and you probably don't because it's a long way away, but way over there is the enemy vessel, or Wessel if you are Chekhov. And their intention is to disable, board, and hopefully repair and restart the ship. In short, they can hijack it.
Right.
Steal it.
While preserving the cargo because it is
Gone
human
in
cargo.
60 parsecs. Yeah, right. It's believed to be carrying slaves, and they want to liberate the slaves along with the ship. Take it
So
all.
yeah, we don't want to kill the people we're trying to save.
Right. So
Okay.
that's the system there. That's the basics of it. So
All right. So first I'm going to move my Y-wings forward. I'm assuming how much of a movement rate do I have with them?
They move at 6 inches, and the Marauder cruiser moves at 3 inches.
Okay.
I would love to play cool Star Wars music because these games are so much funner with that in the background, but you know what would happen if that was done. I could hum it for you. No.
No, that's okay. I'm okay without it.
Dun, dun, dun. That's as good as it's going to get. That was the first 3 bars of the march, I think.
Okay, so I have moved ahead here. I can zoom out so we can get kind of an overhead view for anyone who's looking to see what's going on
There's
here.
other neat models on the thing that should have been deleted that weren't, so don't be distracted by the coolness of the other stuff. It's all
Right,
cool.
we aren't
It's all
touching
cool.
this coolness right now. Okay, so
Play
that
with coolness.
okay, so now I have made my move. Are they able to see my position where I am, or would I know?
You wouldn't know, but you should assume yes.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. What they are they're adjusting their position. They're rotating because they're preparing to make the next leg of their
Defend
jump.
themselves? Oh,
No.
so they don't realize I'm after them yet, maybe?
Oh, then, well, perhaps.
They may assume that I'm going to the same checkpoint as they are.
Well, they may. They may. You don't know. You can't read their little.
Do I have any options to
Criminal
try
minds.
do I have any options to try and listen in on any of their communications?
You can you can go all Star Trek on them and hail them. You can try
No.
to no. You're not,
I don't
not
want
going
to
to
why would I want to hail them?
talk shit, but yeah, you can try to hack your way in.
And if I were to do that, I'm assuming there would be a role where I either succeeded or they discovered my attempt.
It's possible. It's possible.
Or both could happen. I could
Both
succeed
could
and
happen.
discover my
All
attempt.
sorts of
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, you're going to try to do the hacky schmacky.
Nope. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer.
The range really won't make a difference on your success rate for that, by the way. But maybe you want to get close enough. You maybe want to go inverted, like Top Gun. Give him the bird.
So they're all moving 6, right?
Yeah, you're doing it wrong because it's my fault, but that's okay. We're both.
Why am I doing it wrong?
Because I hit a button. It's always some
Sorry.
button. No, don't apologize. I apologize. It was my button, and I hit it wrong. If you're going to work the button, work it right. Okay. So is there really a wrong way to work the button? Clearly there is.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Too much butter. You get a hail from a gruff sounding individual. Can't make it out. There is no visual. This ain't Star Trek, baby. There's no view screen, Mr. Chekhov, but you do get an audio saying that that whomever you are in the flight path of Helix Shackle and everybody else. What are you? Who are you, and what's wrong with you? You're on a collision course.
Let them eat static. That's the Star Trek line.
Okay. All right, there, Con. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Go ahead and make your move while I roll these things. It's okay.
Secret
Make,
roll.
make your roll and then roll your roll 2d6.
What am I rolling for?
You're for because I told you to.
Okay, so I'm making my move. Okay. And then I'm also rolling.
You're moving everything 6, and you're only supposed to be moving the Y-wing 6. This only moves 3. So there.
I'm sorry.
Probably a little too far out, but that's okay. Boy. All righty.
What does this mean?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So I get to move again?
Yes. Now you're being hailed by the ship again, and they're demanding that you move out of the way and continue to ask who you are. And they explain that they're a Basadi vessel, and you're about to make a big mistake. You're going to incur the wrath of the cartel.
Yeah, I'm going to reply with something that sounds like a nonsensical language. Just gobbledygook, basically. That's what I'm replying with. Static intermixed with gobbledygook.
Please do articulate for the class, said gobbledygook.
Oh, I got to role play it out. Okay. That's it. That's their reply.
Okay. All right.
I made all that up. I speak in tongues too.
Okay. All right.
I don't really.
Okay. All righty.
This is my strategy, is to sow seeds of doubt and confusion. They will be wondering what's wrong with their shit.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to hail them again.
All right, go ahead. Do it while you're moving so we can keep it.
Keep it going? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
go ahead and speak what you're going to speak.
Okay.
And this should be it. I did go a little too far. I just don't like Okay.
Okay, that was really bad, but it was meant to show that I'm panicking. I want them to think that I'm like panicking and telling them that there's some horrible thing, but they can't figure out what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They won't know what to make of it. They're still heading towards me, so.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think of my strategy this
it has I've never seen anybody try it, so whatever it is.
This is what you say to me all the time. Every time we play any kind of game, I've never seen anybody try that.
Okay. All righty. So there's no reply. They don't. They have nothing. They have nothing to say. About that, and you're just moving
Yep. I'm just
Okay.
doing my thing, all mysterious like.
All righty. Okay. That's fine. They you see mm, okay. The guns open up. Black is tens.
What?
I said the black on my die is tens. The orange is
Oh, okay.
ones.
So they're firing on me.
Yes.
Okay, I've got my shields up, correct?
Do you? I would assume so.
Yes.
Just okay.
I just want to make it clear to you that I do.
Just want to state the obvious. If you heard me belch, I did. If you didn't hear me belch, now
Still
you
probably
know.
sounded better at my attempt at gobbledygook language, but okay.
Either way,
And that
excuse me.
probably hurt everybody's ears, and I'm sorry. I'm not really good at that kind of thing. You'd think I'd be better at speaking nonsense, but apparently not.
All righty, all righty.
So now what happened with this roll you just made?
Okay, the Marauder, which is the name is Retribution.
Oh,
Retribution takes
that's the name of my marauder, Retribution.
yes, yes,
That's an
yes.
awesome name. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Scoot.
It's hit in the nose. The shields hold,
That's good to know.
but just barely.
Am I in range with my bomber squadrons here to fire on that ship?
Are you?
Well, I
Let's,
don't know the range. I'm asking you.
the range is on your range card. I
I
gave you a
don't.
range card.
Did you really?
I did.
Well, I don't know how to read it.
It's in English, not in gibberish.
Well, can you just explain it to me?
I suppose so.
Thank you.
All righty. The guns on your ship are 5 inches. The torpedoes on your Y wings are 20 inches. The Marauder has 20 inches for its missiles and 12 for its guns.
Okay. But the Y wings is 6 then you said, right?
This is a 12-inch.
So I'm not
Not to
anywhere
be
near.
confused with a big 10-inch.
Oh, good God. Okay. Hold on. Okay. You can move that out of the way because I'm clearly not in range.
So this one time at band camp on my local rec station, a bunch of guys called up and started asking if they were talking about a record in that song. Ding, fries are done. There's a beep. I don't know if anybody else can hear that, but I can hear a beep coming from your.
It is. It's sorry.
So it's real simple what we've got here, folks. If anybody's still around, we are like Michael. We have a simple system for the combat where you have a attack value that's assigned to each ship, and there's a CRT that's rolled on using percentile. The higher the percentile, the better the result for the attacker. we don't do body points or hit points or anything like that. Well, I guess, I mean, technically somebody goes, what you're doing is hit points, just a different type. So yeah, okay, fine. But everything is set to 100 in that it has 100% of its possible health. Now, how you get different damage? Well, you get different damage by the attack values. There's also, which are predetermined in something like this, but there's ways in, if like I was doing like fantasy sword fighting or something like that, um, the armor could have an effect. You know, a sword would be 20 if there's nothing, if there's no armor. If there's heavy armor, then the sword goes down to say 10, and that gives a result in the percentage of damage done. The other modification that can be made and is made in some cases is a multiplicative or not for the player to do, but I changed I use the same CRT and I just move the numbers around, multiply and divide. So if I'm doing low fantasy, I keep the numbers the same on my CRT, but if I'm going to switch to high fantasy or heroic fantasy, where everybody's talking about how hit points or health isn't just about physical, it's all that other crap, like D&D, okay, then all the results get divided by by 5 or by 2 or whatever I come up with for the game, and that way that adjusts the amount of damage done by everybody to account for the fact that now your health is some magical force field of heroic plot armor or whatever. So that's how we change things. That way people don't have to really remember a ton of things. And as far as, stats and DMs can tinker with things very easily. Well, I want this dragon to be more powerful, less powerful for whatever reason. It's just simply a matter of making a couple of remedial math reductions or multiplications to change the thing without having to go, well, how many more hit points do I need, and rewriting everything. I just think it's easier that way. So
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still out of range with my Marauder as well. So I'm going to end my turn there. And hopefully by next turn, I'll be able to attack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All righty. Where's my orange? Did you steal my die? Oh, no. I'm going to change it because it looks too much like red on my old eye. So I'm going to make it look something different. Like
I'm going to scroll in a little bit here. So, oh, that lime green is nice. And
oh,
you rolled it right into the container. Oh, that's funny.
Okay. So
why are you rolling so many times? You trying to get the right one?
no. So one of the things that I don't mind. I was just say I don't know if there's any better. Michael, you still here? Anybody here? Anybody got anything to say? I don't no reason to have conversation
unfortunately,
with nobody.
I can't see the screen when I'm sharing my screen like this. So, unfortunately.
Okay.
Let me check in real quick.
Yeah, he's gone. He's not there.
Okay.
We bored him.
Oh, well, it was probably my gobbledygook. It scared him away. But anyway, so what happened with your dice roll here? What's going on?
There was 2 blasts from the counselor. That's a counselor class, as it's listed here, and there was a slight uh, amount of damage done to your, very slight, to your marauder.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So now I want to make sure that I am. Now, if I move and fire, does that affect my accuracy on firing on this
Not not
target?
in not in not in space with this. No.
Okay. Okay, so this guy I just moved is going to be firing on the shield generator of this consular class armor cruiser. And what dice do I roll to do that? You have a couple 10-siders for me, or am I rolling the same dice you used?
Yes, you use your 10-siders. Yes.
And which one's tens and which one's ones?
You tell me. You were supposed to call that before you rolled them.
Green is tens. Oh. If I get a 10 on the tens, what does that mean?
That means you've got a 0.
Okay.
What's the other one
And
say?
10.
The other one, they both say 10?
Yes.
Oh. Well, um, in that case. And this was your marauder. Who was shooting?
This bomber squadron right here.
So one of them, because they're individuals, so you can fire them individually. What were they
Oh,
firing?
they were firing at the shield generator on the.
Yeah, but what?
They're firing their bomb. Firing a bomb. Don't they have
Well,
a? No. Hold
you
on.
were briefed on this. She's got. She's full of
Okay,
cold
I'm
and
sorry.
NyQuil.
I do have a bit of a cold, so I am not really okay. The guns.
She's a big Robitussin gal, so she's a little bit hammered.
No, NyQuil. You get it right. And I did take the NyQuil. Sorry, I am a little bit loopy.
That shit's like
So,
Dr. McGillicuddy's, man. It's like 25% alcohol. Or at least it used to
so
be.
the ions, is that what I'm firing for the shields?
Is it?
That's my target, is the shields. So the ions
Okay.
is what I would
All
have
right.
been. Okay.
Groovy.
Groovy. Okay.
You rolled once or twice?
I rolled once for the one ship first, and then I could roll again if I need to.
You roll for damage. Now, here's where people don't like. I don't want to like. Here's the thing.
Wait, explain my first roll though, please.
Your first roll is to hit. Your second roll is to damage. This is where now. Hear me out on this.
Oh, duh. Okay, I'm so sorry. I was reading it wrong. I got a 3 on the green die and a 7 on the black die.
What are you?
So they both added up to 10. When I had them grouped together before, so it was saying 10, but that was adding them together. It should be 3 for the green die and 7 for the black die.
That's fine. You've still hit, but
okay. I just want to make sure I was telling
that's
you.
Good. That's good. That's good. That's right. But you still hit. So go ahead and roll again. But from now on, you can use my dice if you want. What are green is 10s for you?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Now you're rolling for damage. So,
wow. I was sorry. How do I?
You are all liquored up, aren't you?
A little. Whoa! What happened there? Flippity flip. What's going on there?
Why are they stuck?
Out of
They're
there.
not supposed to be stuck.
Okay, good. Sorry. What were you doing leaving that thing on the board anyway.
Used to be where you just, if you hit the flip, then the things would go flying. But anyway, so it is percentile based, and yes, you are rolling
Five,
low to hit it.
6,
You got a
56.
50, you got a 56. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how this works. So if there's all the people who aren't watching can follow along.
Okay. Anyone who's watching later can also follow along.
Sound off if you're here. Please tell me that people are there ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody
Okay.
watching.
Okay. Well, let's just keep going.
All right. So your ions are 8. So what you're doing is you're going to your trusty little CRT
Okay.
and you're looking for the 8 column. Why are you zooming out that far? Oh, because you've got to do that. I see.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. So you're looking for the 8 column. Right.
Excuse me. There we go. Okay, here we go.
And you look at what you rolled. Which was a
So
what?
the roll is the 8 column. Is it the 8 column is 6 this is it right here.
It's 56.
And then 56 would be, so it ends up being 22 right here.
Okay.
Kind of pointing at it right there, 22.
Okay. Groovy. And ding, fries are done.
No, they're not. They're not really done.
Do. All righty. So let me get you this. Well, one of the things that was going on today that people were talking about was this whole rolling low instead of rolling high thing.
Right.
Okay. So by the way, your score is 24.
Which means
you have taken 24 off the shields.
So the shields are at 76 strength now.
Roger, Dodger.
Okay.
So one of the like. So here's the thing. We used to use percentile dice, and I'm using percentile dice because it's easier and more intuitive for me. It's as you've said in the past.
Yeah.
It's easy for people to conceive. I have this percentage chance of success, as opposed to, well, if you get an 8 on the 3d6, but not, and all that crap. So we just use percentages. So you roll low on a percentile dice. So for example, if you have a 75% chance, and I don't want to get too mathy, but just so people, I don't know how else to explain, is you're looking at a pair of dice that are
sorry, excuse me,
that are capable of creating either 1 through 99 or a 0 through 99 or 1 through 100. And so essentially 100. That's why they're called percentile dice. So when your chances are good, 75% is a pretty good chance, right? So the larger number means you have a good chance. In order to give you that good chance on a range of 1 to 100, you have to roll low, under the 75. You have all those numbers under 75 that if you get, you succeed. You only have a few numbers over 75, which are 25, where you fail. That's why you're rolling low on a percentile dice in order to succeed. Now, there's some people that go, it's counterintuitive to roll low. Well, maybe, but on percentile, isn't there an exception to that rule? I think most people will say yes. Now, and I agree. Largely.
After you do it 3 times in a row, it begins to make sense, and then it's not confusing anymore. Right. It's only confusing initially when you start with it, but once you've done it a couple of times,
Now
Then you
here's
understand that you're rolling low for you, and it makes sense. I've got, a 50% chance of hitting. Well, then it doesn't matter whether you're 50% below or 50% above. But once you get to 60%, well, now I got an extra 10% chance. If I roll anything between 1 and 60, I've hit.
right. So now here's the thing. Because I don't want to be changing dice all the time. I didn't. There's a reason. There's a method to the madness. But then some people go, but now you have to roll the same dice in the same thing. Okay, now I've rolled a hit, and I'm rolling under to get the hit. But in order to get the damage, I want to roll high. And some people go, oh, that's counterintuitive. I can't go from high to low that quickly. To me, it makes perfect sense, as easy as pie. But some people complain when you have to roll low. And some people complain when you have to do both at the same time or right next to one another. And I just want to, like lots of people say, some people complain. Some
No
people
matter
complain.
what.
Right. So it makes sense to me. Is it confusing to you that you're rolling low for the hit and then rolling high on the same thing for damage? Clearly, because maybe this isn't the
I'm
time to
not
ask you
confused by it. I
when
mean,
you've
it makes sense.
been
So
chugging
you
NyQuil out of
have
a fifth of Flisk.
from 0 to 100, your chance to hit is going to be whatever. Like, say you've got a 60% chance to hit. 0 to 60 is going to be within your hit range, and then anything over that is outside of your hit range, so you missed.
Take me drunk, I'm home. You're right. Yes, right. Yes,
And then if you're talking about how much damage you do, well, more is more. The higher you roll, the more damage you did.
right. That's it. So I'm
If
glad.
you want to
'Cause-
consider that, if you're firing on a target, if you're considering that, if you're firing on a target, if you overshoot the target, that's a miss. So,
yeah.
you got to hit within that range to hit, or you've missed. So I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem count. But then I've never done it any other.
That's the
I
thing, because
haven't.
that's what I told the
I
guy
don't
this.
have to unlearn something else. Is what I'm
And,
trying to say.
and
Yeah.
that's it. And there's a thing called THACO in D&D, and there's always this, why do these young kids, they think it's so hard, some people. So basically what happened is people were, and this is years long, and it's not just me, so don't get on my case, but there's a lot of people going, why can't you do it? It's not that hard. The math isn't that difficult. And then there's people now who go, it wasn't the math, it just is counterintuitive because you're looking at low is better, where low is good instead of high is good. And that's counterintuitive. And there's this constant taste great, less filling back and forth about it. And I said the exact same thing. I said, think of it this way. Let's say you go into the FAA and you say, you know what? The fact that you've got to pull down on your joystick or your flight stick in order to go up, that's kind of stupid. It's counterintuitive. So from now on, we're making a law where we change airplanes where now when you press up on the stick, you go up. And everybody goes, yay, because that never made any sense. It's hard to learn. Except for all the pilots who learned how to do it that way. Now they have to unlearn it and do something that's counterintuitive from their perspective. So
Right.
all you've done is go, we like heads. We learned heads. Heads is working. And somebody go in and just go flip the coin and put out the finger and go, no, 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 you're wrong. Tails is the way to do it. Now you have to learn tails. You haven't solved any problem. You've solved a problem for yourself, but you've created one for everybody else. So, and beyond that, counterintuitive is like you say, we learned it that way, and it wasn't just D&D that had that kind of system. Other war games and stuff had that kind of system. So it was just like, it's like what I was saying. I'll move on from this, but it was like I was saying with video games. Well, Jason's coming over and he's really good at video games and I'm not. He's going to play it, but I got this Nintendo and I want to play with somebody. And the first time I played Nintendo, I got my ass whooped on the same game that if I went back home to play it on the Atari, I'd be the champion. But that controller versus the joystick and the button was so different that I couldn't manipulate it to be successful.
Your
So,
muscle memory was different. It
and
was
that's
tuned to a different controller type.
right,
Well,
right. And
and
that's
this,
all it is.
if somebody was really bothered by it, they could take the step of reversing and subtracting it from, I mean, you could do it if you wanted to roll high.
Yeah.
You could subtract from 100 and then as you would be able to roll high that way.
Right. Right. But it's an
If you
extra
wanted
step.
to, but that's just an extra step. If you ask
Right.
me, that's unnecessary. If you
Exactly.
know that your 2-hit range is anything from 0 to, and that's the key to me to understanding it and making it easy to understand. My range to hit is 0 to 50 or 0 to 80 or whatever. So as long as I'm within that range, I've hit.
Yeah.
That's how it's not a matter of high or low. It's a matter of this is your range.
Right.
Your die lands anywhere between 1 and 35. You've hit, but
Right.
if you're over 35, you missed.
Right.
Because
So that's
that's
good.
outside of your range. So, boom, that's
Right.
it.
And I've just come up with another one. Next time somebody says it, I'll just be like, "Do you think it's counterintuitive in golf?" No.
Yeah.
Well, it's always been that way in golf.
It doesn't matter
Right.
if it's counterintuitive or not. It's just if you just include that, if you don't say, okay, your 2-hit is 50, because then, or I'm sorry, 55. Let's make it 55, so it's not right in the middle. If you don't specify that the range is 0 to 55, then it can be confusing because you could be okay rolling more than 55 as a hit or less than 55 as a hit. But if you say your hit range is 0 to 55, it's not counterintuitive anymore. You know that if you hit anywhere in that range between 0 and 55, you have hit. Done deal. It's all in how you describe it. It makes it easier to understand that way. That's, then you don't have to argue about it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. And it's one of those things that everybody will always argue about, no matter what. But here I was looking at it from, hey, I'm doing this too. And I was like, whatever, just conversation while we play. So,
Yeah, no, I get it. But I guess I don't see the controversy of it. I just see that it makes sense.
and a lot of it is
I believe I still have another bomber that I can fire with.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So
yes. And that's with this unit right here, because there's 2 bombers in this unit. So I'm gonna fire again at the shields.
Mm-hmm.
I got 66.
Okay. So let's go through.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's got
I've got a cold. I'm very sorry.
Got the Rona.
It's not the Rona. Well, I don't know that it's not the Rona. My daughter works at a daycare. So 3 of the kids at her daycare, one of them had coronavirus. One of them had RSV, and one of them had influenza A. So it could be any one of the 3 or all 3. I don't know.
Better than hepatitis B.
Absolutely.
But still not good. So
it's better than being dead. I'll go
right,
for that.
Right.
I'm alive.
Mm-hmm.
Being sick sucks, but
right.
You get through it, right?
It's true. Yes.
All right. So now what was that roll, that 66? Did I hit or no? No. That was a miss.
No, you missed. You missed.
I kind of thought that might be high. Okay. So that was that unit's turn then. This bomber is coming in for taking a shot got 6 right here. And I'm going to roll with my first bomber. And my greens are 10. So,
Miss.
yeah, that's definitely because that's an 80. Okay. That's a miss. Now, my other secondary bomber in that little. Okay, that one rolls.
You're screwing yourself without you. It's all in the wrist. Next time, shoot them puppies a
Oh,
little
did I
sooner.
not roll them hard enough? I have
No, you always, yeah, just let them go. It doesn't mean if they fall off. I mean, well, see, then I know you go from one to the other,
one extreme to the other. Okay, I
or you're
guess.
pinging them against the wall. But that's just
Okay, so
try
grab
to.
them again and try not to throw them quite so hard, but not to shake them so little. Okay,
There we go. All right,
that's
where
a
we
better roll. Okay,
and 50, so
53.
okay. So you got oh, you moved in. Okay, that's three. Sorry, I just now I'm having the NyQuil moment here a little bit. Just drawing a blank for a second. Don't mind me. I've only done this before 1,000 times. Okay, you're good. You're in there. You're fine. Good.
Yeah.
All right, roll for your damage.
Oh my God. Roll for damage. Okay, what do I
Yeah.
have to get to damage them?
Well, it's not. It's you've hit, so there'll be damage. It's just kind of a how much.
So I want to roll high. Hopefully. Oh,
Yes.
not so good. I don't think. Yeah, 114. That's not so good.
Yeah. No, that's not so good. But not everything can be great. Righty. Um. So that's 10.
Okay. Okay. So I had 24 in damage, so now 34 in damage out of 100, which obviously we're not doing so good. 66 is what it's got remaining on the shields. So I want to try and hit. I got this unit here in the back, and what can I hit with there? Whoa. Okay. So I got missiles. I got 8 of them, right?
Yes, you can fire 2 at a time,
Uh-huh.
and they have a range of
12.
uh,
Right.
no,
Or
they
is
have a
that
range of 2. They have a range of 20.
range of 20. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm within range and I can fire 2 of them. Okay. Is it one roll for 2 of them? Is that how it works?
Um, no, you roll for both, one at a time.
Oh, one at a time. Okay. First one is. Oh, look at that. Okay. I got some distance on that roll. And this time I got 29.
Okay. Sorry, I got a little bit of a okay. I'm having a little bit of a problem with my computer. Please bear with me. Okay. 36. What was the roll again? I'm so sorry.
29. My roll was
Okay.
29.
That was a roll to hit with a missile.
Yeah.
That was a hit. The
Okay.
roll for the well, just roll for the hit first. Let's just see the other. Just roll a hit. Roll again for the hit, and then we'll do the
Roll
damage that
again
way.
for hit. Okay.
Yeah. I got this monitor thing that's. I got to get a new monitor. We're a shoestring budget
Okay.
here,
So
King.
got a.
Not rich people.
Wait a minute.
You got a what?
4 and a 10.
So your tens was a 4 and your ones was a
A
0.
10. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 40.
40. Okay. 40.
Yeah. And
So
So that's
29 is a hit. That's a miss. 40 is a miss.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right. Now I'm going to roll one time for damage then, right?
Roll one time for damage. The damage is 12.
$34. Not exciting, but
Okay.
and I was targeting the shields. If I didn't say that, I meant to. Sorry if I.
Okay.
It wouldn't make sense to fire on anything else until the shields are down.
Went to the wrong place. Oops. Gotta be in that mode. Okay.
So if it's 34 that I rolled, you said the damage was 12. Is it 12 times 34 or
That would be cool, but no.
no? Yeah, right. Well, that's so cool because I don't want to blow it up.
Oh, yeah. Right. No, it is not.
Okay. So is it 34 then from the 66?
No, it's a missile on shields. It's divided in half, so it's 17. So the total shield reduction that you have so far is 40. My math. See, when people going, he's always bitching about math, and then I screw mine up. It is 1
Excuse me for 1 second. I'm so sorry.
53.
Okay, 53.
What was are you leaving? All right, T.
Okay, so sorry about that. Okay. Now you were saying, are you sure about that?
Am I sure about what?
Hold on 1 second. My cat wants to play along, you guys. What do you think? Should we let her?
She's like that table's got to be real. She probably thinks that table's real. She wants to jump up and start swatting things on it.
She likes to do that. She will play video games with me and stuff. It's her thing.
I had a cat. I had a picture of my cat watching me play a war game like he was giving me orders.
Okay. When I do the math from 66 minus 17 for hits, I get 49. Did I do it wrong?
What? I got it's down 53 points is what I've got written down.
Oh, okay. So from
You're just
100
coming at it.
down 53.
You're coming at it from the different direction.
47. Okay, so it's 47 is the amount. Okay. Well, my math, I wouldn't trust my math right now or my ability to speak English.
How much of that stuff did you take?
I don't know. The cup full?
A lot. Hashtag much.
A quarter of the bottle?
Was it the USDA or whatever recommended allowance or whatever the hell it's called? No. Yes.
No, it doesn't. There's no recommended allowance for NyQuil.
It's just how
It's
much
enough to
you think
get
your liver
slightly
can
drunk.
handle.
Is that okay? There's some people I have heard some people would take NyQuil because of it does have alcohol in it. Apparently, I don't know.
My I don't know. I believe that they've changed the formula, so it did, but it used to be have a significant like 25. It was like 25 proof alcohol or whatever. And my grandmother used to take it when she would have a slight sniffle when she was in the nursing home. They used to come around with a cart. They used to come around with a cart and they'd give you a glassy, like there was like a booze cart, but then there was a medicine cart right after the booze cart. And so she was kind of like a teetotaler, but she would take a nip of that NyQuil when she felt sniffly, and she was like, "That stuff is." She's like, "What a wonderful product! I feel so much better." My dad's like, "Lillian, you're a little bit, you're kind of sauced because that
Yeah.
stuff had a lot of alcohol in it. She was getting a little tipsy." So anyway. Do, 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 do. Your large vessel, the Retribution.
My retribution.
Yes.
What's happening to it? What are you doing to my retribution?
All right. So the total is 22. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's right. You've already. Oh, so it's 44. Okay. You took a pretty good shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
how bad? How bad?
Pretty bad. 44
What?
points. Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Why you let that happen?
I know.
I'm your co-host. What is this? It's like
Right.
sabotage.
Oh, we should play that. Oh, we can't play that song either.
No, copyrights. You got to watch it,
I want a
but I can say,
soundtrack, dudes.
listen, all y'all, it's a sabotage. Okay, I can say that. I'm allowed to do that. I can quote from it. You just can't play it.
All rights reserved.
Exactly. You gotta love the
Property
Beastie
of
Boys.
property of two. What is it? Licensed to ill, right?
Yeah. So let's see. So what do I do now? Now is it my turn again?
Um. No. Well. Uh. You have to roll a critical.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna kill me again. I swear. You're just like you're like the deadly DM. That's what I'm gonna start calling you, deadly DM.
Yeah. You gotta do it
So what do
again.
I roll? Am I rolling 10-siders or what am I rolling?
Um. You're rolling a 6-sider for this.
Okay. That is a 6-sider I'm rolling, right? Did I pick a 6-sider? Yeah. And I got
That
a 2.
okay.
2. I rolled a 2. Does that mean I'm dead now?
Means you are in a catastrophic explosion of doom and everything goes wrong all at once.
Are you serious? Am I in a catastrophic explosion? Did I
Of
just
doom. Don't
of
forget the of
doom?
doom. Yeah, don't
Of
forget of doom.
doom. Okay, but am I dead now?
No,
Seriously?
no, I'm just
Oh,
messing with you.
quit messing with
You're,
me and tell me
you're
what
probably
really
not dead.
this is probably not dead. Okay, that's reassuring. Probably not dead.
More
Wow.
than likely, you're living through this.
Oh, great.
I mean,
You keep that flattery up and all those promises. I might just vote for you.
Oh God.
Well,
Mm.
you've met the bare minimum status of probably not dead after this. So I guess
How
I
about
have
that?
to.
Did I get it? Did I get it right?
Did I get it? You got it. I don't know. What are you what did you do?
I was doing the dance, the Rock'em
Oh,
Sock'em Robot dance.
I can't see it. All I see is my screen here,
Oh, that's
which
right.
is
I was just dancing for nobody. I'm George Bush waving at
okay.
blind people.
All right. So what so am I dead or am I not
No,
dead?
you're not dead. You've taken a critical hit. It's okay. You're
Am
uh
I out of commission? What?
no, 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 no. You're not out
Okay.
of commission. You're
I'm just hurt real bad.
yes, yes.
Okay.
You've lost a um, portion of your maneuver.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, can I get my vengeance now?
Yes. You mean your
Okay.
retribution? Hmm.
Yes, I want my retribution now. So I'm gonna
So basically, the loss of maneuver in this situation means you either turn or you move. You can turn uh, a 45 degrees, and we can approximate that, or you move, but you can't do both.
that's okay because I'm on path to go straight into this guy if I want to, right?
Um,
Okay. So what why are you rolling my dice?
those are my dice actually, but I can trade you. I'll take the I'll take the other ones. That's fine. Now we traded. The blues are the tens. Okay.
It was supposed to be my turn, wasn't it?
I got two more shots. Sorry.
Oh, you're gonna try and destroy me now, are you?
These are going after your
Oh, my bombers.
yeah.
Okay. This is bad.
All right. They were hit, but they're okay. The shields absorb the damage.
Okay.
Now, do your thing, chicken
Now
wing.
these
They always have to move. Unless your engine's dead, the fighter always has to move. So you can't just sit there and hover and shoot at me. You've got to make a move.
so I'm gonna move just one right here. If I'm too close and I fire at your shields, do I get blowback?
No, but you can't move just one. You have to move the speed that you were moving 6 inches. You have to move at least 3 inches.
Okay. So I'm going back here and then I'm gonna fire on
You
this.
can't. You're not facing. You've flown past it. You've got to turn around, but you can't.
Okay.
You can only make one. Hold on. Wait, wait, wait. I thought we understood this. You have a
Yeah.
certain amount of maneuvers. So,
Okay.
um, if you're going to slow down, are you going to slow down, or are you going to go to the full six?
Yeah, I was gonna go well if I was gonna slow down and just move three. This is only three, and then I was gonna turn to face it. Is that
Okay,
allowed?
you can make that maneuver where you can change multiple facings, but you have to make a piloting roll.
Okay.
So roll 3d6, add 2.
Wait, hold on. Let me get these three together here. Okay. Damn. Let me try
Oh, what do
that.
you do? No, no, that's fine. Let them just. That's okay.
Oh, okay. So it was 14 plus
Oh,
2.
no. Okay, that's fine. So now, what you do? I thought we had this. There's a little bit of Little bit of NyQuil creeping up, maybe, or maybe I wasn't clear enough.
I didn't know. Sorry.
Okay. So
So now I can turn and face.
let's put them.
Turn and
Let's face it.
face the strain. Changes. Trying to turn and blow your shields away. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now what?
Now you can shoot. Yes.
Okay. $667.
Okay.
That's a miss, isn't it?
No. No. What did you get?
67.
Yeah. No problem.
No
You did.
problem.
Yep.
A
That's a
hit.
hit. Okay.
That's a hit. Okay. So then roll for damage.
Mm-hmm. Knock him out. Knock him out.
71. That's good.
Okay.
Well, for damage, that's good, right? That
Pretty
should
good.
knock the
Pretty good.
shield
Pretty good.
out.
Pretty good.
Yeah, because no, you said it was half that. So 71 would be what?
No,
That's
you're
not
shooting
affecting
you're
me.
shooting ions at the shield.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. And you got 71.
yeah.
26. Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
And the shields were at 47, right? So that should obliterate their shields. Am I right?
They were not what? They were down 53. Now they're down more.
They were down 53 from 100, meant left that leaves their strength at 47.
No, just hold on. I'll get it. You're
Okay,
53. They were down 53,
right.
but going the wrong way. You're doing it ass backwards from me.
Okay, then. I don't know. Just saying 53 from 100 is 47. It's just subtraction.
Okay. Okay. It's down 79. All right.
Wow.
Roll the second one.
Minus 79. Okay. All right. Oops. Yeah, 10 and 10
Oh.
for real.
Uh-oh.
0, 0, right?
Yes, you got 0, 0.
So that's a hit, right?
No.
Why not?
That's super high. You want to get under.
I thought 0, 0 was 0, 0.
No, it's 100.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's bad.
Roll 1d6. Just one 6-sider.
Four. I rolled a 4.
I know. I know. I know. I know you
Okay.
rolled a 4.
Now you know.
I
If
do
you know,
know.
you know.
Yes, sirree. Now roll it one more time for me.
Okay. 3.
All right. You had a major mishap. Remember
What?
fumbles? Remember fumbles?
Oh no.
Yes, fumbles.
Fumble wumbles. I'm very disappointed in the action of my troops. They're bad. I'm going to fire them all. Oh, they're volunteers, but I'm still going to fire them all. Why do I have a major mishap? What the hell happened?
You rolled 100. That's like a flub. That's a
So
very
what
low
happens
thing.
then?
Let's
What
try
happens?
this. Hey, you lost that one of your fighters in that group, the one that just fired.
Uh-huh.
Um, it lost its ion weapons in a major power mishap malfunction.
Okay, that figures.
So it's notated by that. Okay, next group.
Well, obviously I have to go out 3 and then I have to do a
Roll
piloting roll.
3d6 plus 2 and beat a 15, and you can face the Who's-a-Madingy, which would be the enemy ship. If you get lower than 15, then you ain't facing the enemy ship.
Okay, I got lower than 15. I only got 8, so sucks. Okay. My U-wing is going to move ahead 3 and fire again. I forgot how it fires. I forgot a
You
lot
have
of stuff.
missiles. You have missiles and guns.
Okay, so I'm going to fire 2 missiles. Well, I'm just going to fire one at a time. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to fire the first missile. Why is it missiles that are designed to hit contain the word miss in them?
Good point.
Seems like 2 and 10, which is what?
20.
20. Okay.
All righty. That's a hit. You want to roll damage.
Okay. And for damage, I'm rolling these again.
Yes.
Okay. One, 4. That
Oh.
sucks.
Yep. That's not very much.
How much damage did I do?
Ends up being 7.
Okay. So it's minus 86 then.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I still have another
Do
gun
it.
on this ship. Do it. Okay.
Do it. Do it. Do it. What you got?
2, 7.
Hit. Roll for that damage. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Roll that beautiful beam footage. I just dated myself, didn't I?
84.
Yes, that's much better.
That puts you 84, 84, 84. Okay. Yeah.
That's an explosion.
Bum, 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 bum. There is. So what you do here is just you rolled a what again? Well, I'm getting bad with the memory. It was something high though. God almighty.
84, I thought. 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 84.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Hit the right damn thing. All right. So, it it's burning out of it the right side. Burning. There's a big ball of fire. Fire. You hit it right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Done
And
some
the
significant
shields
damage.
are out then, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And does that mean it is incapacitated, disabled as far as it can't move as well? Or is that,
You don't know yet.
I don't
But all
know.
you saw was a missile strike and an explosion, and there's fire on the right side of the ship.
Okay. Okay. So now at this point, do I
Keep on
do I have
hammering at it till it stops moving. It's still moving.
okay.
It does
So I
move
want
like that.
okay. So I want to fire my guns, all my guns at once and explode into space. Okay.
You,
What?
all right.
Okay. So I want to can I turn and fire at it with this now, or am I still like having to
Make
do
it make the
navigation
pilot
roll?
piloting roll. Yeah. Okay.
17.
So that you do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Good enough. And now I'm going to
This guy.
fire.
Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, just so we know.
Well, I
All right.
want to fire with this guy on the engines in the back here. Right?
We should probably move them both at the same time. It's really how it's supposed to go. Move this guy too. What do you want to do with him? Let's do it right.
Okay. Well, I want to move him back and there
You
and
can do
turn him
that's
towards.
he can't turn. Well, he can't really. I mean, you could do half of that, and he could go there and then try to turn.
Okay. I'll do that then.
All right. It's going to be a higher roll than before, so you're going to have to really, and not high
12.
enough. So
Not
just
high
keep
enough.
going
Okay.
the inch and a half to there. Okay. Now, and this little thing, because he's got no line. Now you can make your shots.
Okay. Yeah, 84. That's a miss. I already know. Oops.
Is it though? We'll find out.
84 would be normally, but maybe not because I'm close enough. I don't know. It's I would accept a glancing blow because I really just want to knock out the engines. I don't know.
It was a what you get an A6?
Yeah, 84. Or
Oh,
wait, no. Yeah, 84.
okay. Go ahead and roll damage. You did hit it. You need under an 85 at that range, so there you go. Shitty roll. 16.
Yeah, that is a shitty roll. Okay, well, is that enough to knock out his engines or just damage them so he can't run away?
No.
That sucks. Okay, well now I want my U-wing to fire his guns at the or no, I can fire my missiles at the if I fire my missiles at the engine of that, is it gonna explode him?
If you fire the engines of that thing, what? Say that
If
sentence
I
again.
fire missiles at his engines, is it gonna cause them to explode and blow up the whole ship? Or can I just disable the engines?
It would.
I want to
Don't.
make sure I'm not firing with something that's strong enough to actually blow up the ship. I only want to disable it.
Well, keep firing your ions, and you'll be okay.
Oh, my U-wing has ions?
Oh no! What happened? You only fired. You got
Oh, I
another Y
only
wing.
fired once. Oh, okay. Sorry. I can fire my other one then. Okay, this is for my secondary ions then. Sorry.
Okay, you got to hit now. Roll damage.
Oops. Yeah, okay.
No more Robitussin at the table.
Dude, stop mocking me or I won't play with you anymore.
Oh.
10 and 4. So that's a 4?
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does indeed.
Wait, no, that was my roll to hit. Isn't that a hit then?
I thought that was your roll for damage.
No, that was my roll to hit.
Okay, now roll for damage.
Okay.
I'm going to play that back and find out if we just. Okay.
Wow, look at that. What happened?
I think it went into the drawer, right?
It's a 5 and an 8, 58.
Okay.
Creepy Dave.
Okay. All righty. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, get the.
Did it stop
Yes.
him?
It is um sorry, I've got to scroll sometimes with my lovely machine because it doesn't like to keep PDFs on the same page for some reason. God, come on, you know, shit. Okay, well here. I'll do it this way. Objects, components. Okay.
Okay. So
That
did
was
I
both of
stop
them.
him? Huh?
It has
I've disabled them.
it has not stopped moving, but it is got lots more smoke and signs of ionization. So it looks like you're hammering on it pretty well. What's next?
Well, the next is it's their turn because I can't move my other thing because I failed my roll.
Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Mm. Come on, work. Oh, sorry, man. Is anybody there? How you doing?
I'm
No,
here. I'm what?
no.
What's
I
up?
mean, just we got any people ever watching this thing tonight?
I can't see. I can only see the tabletop.
Alrighty.
So what were
So
you rolling
it
about? What
it
was all
chugs
that?
on. It shot at two Y wings and missed.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's my turn to shoot at it.
Mm-hmm. You can go 3 if you want to go slow there. Now, yep, that's good. Right there is fine, or whatever. Yeah, okay. Now the other one, as far as making the turn,
3d6.
3d6 plus 2.
15 plus 2 is 17. Sorry, I had to think about that for way too long.
I know the feeling. I'm not even okay. Wait, let's get that right there. Okay. All right, there you go.
Okay, so now they're both facing, and I want this one first to fire on the engines with ions.
You only have one. The other one lost his ion engines.
Okay, well, one can fire with his ion then on that one. Other one is obviously not 8-4. Okay, that's a miss. Okay,
Hold on. Ah, yeah.
what are you doing?
I think I just want to measure, make sure. Yeah,
Okay,
you miss. You're right.
okay. And that was the one that just has the one shot. So now I'm going to do
Yeah.
the other one that has 2 shots.
He already shot. It's next turn. Um, what are you going to do? This guy isn't moving at all. He's
Wait,
standing still.
okay, hold on.
No, you already
I,
shot that guy already. Come on, you already
I
did.
have, hold on.
Uh-uh.
I have 2 of these, and each one has 2 bombers on it. One was incapacitated, so I only had 1 shot, and the other one wasn't. But then I have the other one I can fire with. So I should have 3 total shots. I've only taken 1. Does that make sense?
No, you've already taken that shot before. You're out of sync. Don't worry about it. It's just tell me what you're going to do with the U wing or the Marauder. It's standing still.
I'm going to fire on that
What?
engines. I'm going to fire on the engines again.
Okay. Okay. What are you going to shoot with?
My ion.
It's got 62. The shields are down. It's only got 62 points left in damage totally.
So if I hit it with something too hard, I could blow it up. So I'm going
Well,
to
I'm
fire
just
with
telling you what's going on. It's
the
burning.
Marauder
You probably
guns.
shouldn't even know
I'm
that
gonna
much.
fire at it with my guns,
Shouldn't
okay?
even tell you that much, really.
Which means, huh?
Well,
What?
Just wait. Let me. Yep. Hey, you're wrong here. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. But do it. Do your thing.
Okay, so I'm firing with the guns now.
Okay.
I got
All right, you got to hit.
229.
Go
Got a
ahead.
hit.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
Now I'm rolling for damage.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What happened to the... Okay.
You lose it. Shot that puppy right off the screen. Yeah, you did.
32. It's 32.
You gotta. No. You gotta re-roll it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay then.
It went way off the table. Okay, that's your damage. 48.
48. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's 20 points. So it's down. So it takes quite a hit. All right. And I hit a button again. Okay. There we go. Oh. Man, work. Computer, man, makes this go slower than it should. Okay. Oh, okay. You see another fairly significant explosion from the rear. No, not the engines.
So they're still moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Any more? Done?
I think, do I have any other shots? I thought you said I didn't have any other shots because I was out of sync or something.
No, just okay. So you just shot the one thing out of the new turn. Okay. All right.
So I shot from the one bomber that had the one because the
Now don't
other
worry about
one,
this. Don't
okay.
no. Just are you done with the Marauder?
Yes.
Okay. All right then. So there is well, yeah, let's do this.
You want to tell me what you're doing?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's pretty straightforward. No.
You get a very garbled, broken um uh half message saying something about armed and op. Those are the only two things. Everything else was just static and garbled transmission.
Okay. Reply with a message that says, indicate your acceptance of willingness to surrender by stopping and preparing for boarding.
Okay. All right. Next turn, they don't stop on a dime, but it does slow down. So, but you can't slow down your ships anymore, your fighters any further. They go 3 inches or they go 6 inches. I mean, you could, but they're at 3, so they go to 1.5 if you really wanted to. But there's no maneuvering, so you whatever you want to do. I shouldn't be telling you what to do. Just trying to keep it moving. Sorry.
So they're slowing down. So I can like pull up alongside them and try to board now, right?
Yeah, but not with the fighters. That's the big ship.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to move these about 2 so that they can be in range if they need to still fight. And then this ship is going to come in.
No.
Mm.
No. Wait. You got it. You can only turn.
Oh,
You've lost maneuverability.
okay. I'm sorry. I just thought that my ports would be on the side, so I assumed I could just go straight, but whatever. Okay. That's my turn then.
You're not going to shoot at it anymore?
Well, they're slowing down, right? You said they were stopping?
They are slowing down, yes.
Yes. Okay, so I'm not going to fire again. I am going to send another message. Come to a complete stop and prepare for boarding.
Okay. All righty. Now, you sent that. Now the Y-wings. Now they can't go. They have to move, so they can't go any. They rather go an inch and a half or more. They can't go any less than that.
Okay.
Okay. Same with this guy. You can go an inch and a half towards him. Okay. And so no more shooting?
Have they come to a complete stop yet?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, no more shooting.
Okay. So at this point, we don't need to do any more maneuver. We'll just all you got to do now is roll 4 6-siders.
I'll
And
need you to make
one.
another 6-sider for me.
There.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm rolling 4 6-siders. And what is this roll
Add
for?
1 for docking with making a proper dock. What's the total?
18 plus 1.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So now you're on the ship. You made a proper seal. Now we're going to move to the next map.
Okay.
Let's see what
Decent.
happens. Now, Steam was dumping me when I did this, so we'll see if it makes me go poopy and dump. Sorry for the stupid child language, but I'm mad. I don't want to swear anymore, but I'm mad. Okay, all right. So let's see what happens. Here we go. It's not going to break the connection to the stream, but it might dump me out of the server because Steam is bad. Sucks. Hate paying for rental computers, rental software. Steam. Is it working on your end? I hear something. Well,
Yeah, boy, that just made my fan on my computer go nuts. That was my computer is ready for takeoff now. That's crazy.
Wow. I was like, that
You can
sounds
hear
like
that? It's like
just sped away in a car.
that's what it sounded like, isn't it? But yeah, that's crazy right there. Okay.
I wonder if that just made me think I should go check mine. I forgot to. That thing, you might want to see if you can oil that. Okay, let me see where mine's at. Oh. All right, hold on 1 second while I check into that issue. All right. So small talk while I forgot if I turned my fan on, and I got to do that because this thing's got to last. So give me a second. Say something.
I'm here. Something.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk. It's going to just take me a minute or two. I just got to.
Okay. So I'm like moving my little peoples around so that they can get in here. I don't think they can all fit in that door at once. So I assume I
They
have
should
to
go
move
through
them.
like Archie Bunker and Meathead.
What do you mean?
You ever seen? You remember the old Archie bunker where they would always try to go through the.
Oh yeah, they would go together. Yeah. They did that on the Flintstones too. They would try to go through the same door together at the same time.
There we go. Yeah, mine was not on, and my shit is hot as hell. God dang it. Okay.
Well, you know what? And I hate to I hope I don't disappoint our audience here, but I think this might be a good point to save. We're ready to board the ship. Um
No. One
no.
moment. Just hold on.
Okay.
We're what she has a knack for doing this. Three,
What?
oh,
I
one, two,
don't know what I'm doing.
okay. Take those. Oh, I forgot I had big dice already laid out. Oh, well, whatever. Here you go. Take those and roll those smartly. The first thing before we get, so what we got here is just for anybody who's still watching, which is, um, yes, they're Republic commandos from the video game, and they're not really Republic commandos. What they are Carillion resistance fighters whom have acquired surplus stuff, and they've got this. These are their suits that they've gotten a hold of for these kinds of operations. And there's a squad of 10 of them. They're going into the ship. Uh, Magenta is rolling for demolition to blow through. And
21.
okay, that'll do. So um, I did have an effect for explosion, but I can't find it. Damn it. So anyway, um, but yes, there's a high pitched screeching sizzle and an explosion, and they're through the door.
That's cool.
So that's where it'll be next time. They're hitting provided this damn steam will just let me save the thing, but yeah, they're hitting the ship next time because she can't hang with the big dog. She's all sick.
I'm very sorry, you guys. I hope I will be over this. We're going to do this again, pick up where we left off, and continue our saga beginning tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Thursday. We wanted to do some shows Thursday at 9 p.m. Is that right?
Yeah, right. This
Okay.
might not have set the world on fire but you know what, guys? I told her, let's just, it could have been
I
just as
wanted to
easy.
power through because I had said on our last
She,
show that we were going to have a show tonight, and I did not want to leave
so it
anybody
might
hanging.
might
So,
not have been Thrillsville, but thanks for doing it anyway, because that was, she's got a hell of a humdinger of a cold or flu or whatever. So
yeah.
thanks so much.
No,
Uh,
thank you for having me as always. And thank you
all right,
guys for spending your time with us.
I'm going to keep
Watching.
going and talk about if there's anybody talking. And
Okay.
if but I don't think there is. So
Okay. Well, I'm going to quit this tabletop simulator here then. And I am going to call it a night, you guys. So,
all right, chicken
um,
soup, rest. Thanks. Well,
yes, chicken soup sounds good, actually.
mm-hmm.
I don't have any chicken soup though. I gave it all to my daughter when she had this cold that I have now caught. So so I'm out of chicken soup, but I might have chicken pot pie. That sounds just as good. So anyway,
All
thank you
right.
guys. I will
Thank
see you
you.
again. Hopefully by tomorrow night I won't sound quite so bad. So
All
talk
right.
talk to you guys later, and until then, happy gaming.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
So, yeah, if anybody's still in, I know this was kind of a, like we said, but I'd love to talk about it. I'd love to show some other things. If anybody had any questions or whatever. Um, so, I don't know if anybody's around or not. The thing is, I like uh, West End games, but I like percentile dice systems better because it's just usually it's faster. Um, she was a little bit out of it, so it didn't go so fast because of that. But you know, you got to make concessions for things like that. But I like to use that system because generally it goes faster when people are of sound mind. And it's just a little skirmish system I made up myself, and I'm gonna use in application because it's got a real great way of doing things that I want to share with people. I've put into my system. So um, anyway, it's a neat scenario, and I hemmed and hawed about let's make it more exciting instead of just doing it because I said I was going to do it. But then she said, "Don't tell people you're going to do stuff and keep pulling out. It'll." So, and she's right. So we'll keep working on it. Anybody out there? Sure. Yeah. So I'm always wondering, but what I did was I made I didn't want a bunch of combat charts, and I didn't want a bunch of statistics to have to remember. So I've got one CRT that can be adjusted. And I know a lot of people don't like charts or whatever, but having just one that you can get used to, you know, and is malleable so you can work with it to change it to accommodate your needs is a lot better than bending yourself backwards trying to come up with some new mechanic or some fancy way to count things up because complex this, that, and the other thing. So I the percentage makes things easy and gives me a little bit of versatility. A lot of people go, "Oh, you'll never need something so granular that there'll be 52. It'll, fives are enough." And what I like is to be able to give people and myself the option of having that if maybe something really special or weird needs to just comes up for whatever reason. And if you don't ever need it, it's like well, I know some people might be of a different mind on this stuff, but it's kind of like the gun thing when people say um, better to have it and never need it than to not have it and really need it. So it's the same thing with the percentile. This way, if it ever comes up, I've got the space for it. Uh, it's used only in combat, so I don't care that it doesn't have um, you know the probability curve bell thing because combat is random chaos anyway. So who cares if it's swing E? You know, so percentile's easy to conceptualize, and the thing works out just great that way. And instead of having a whole new set of rules to learn because I'm going to space uh, or something, I can just, what this thing needs. All right. I can just change the one chart. Hmm. So I got to go all the way over there to get rid of that. Interesting. Moderating on Twitch. Anyway, anybody, anything to say? Hmm. All right, well. Hmm. How's it going? I had too much coffee. So I think I'll take it back to some Star Wars here. Just had to get rid of my, well, get rid of sounds mean, but my co-host was sick, so try to start it up. She couldn't go on, so we'll try again. Um, Give it another shot here. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Let me get the file share on here. There we go. Gonna do tabletop simulator. All right. Get the thing to load. There we go. So how you doing tonight? Checking everything out. You get people to give it a take a look. Just going to take a second to load. It's a Star Wars. Oh God, it's always the shader models got turned off, so I got all these error messages. It'll still look good. Well, what do we got going on here? But not won't have all the fancy lighting, which is okay. Just makes the computer run hot. So and I can smell it. All right. Come on. There's a lot on that stuff. Come on, quit. Okay. There we go. All right. So, so when we left off with the co-host who was playing this side, this is a group of, I know they look like rebel command or Republic commandos, but they're just armor. This is the armor that the militia got out of some sort of raid or surplus store or something like that. Pardon me while I check to make sure my computer isn't going to start on fire. So, but it is a group of Carillion resistance, and they're trying to steal this ship back. Well, not back, but they're trying to steal the slaves back on this ship along with the ship. I'm using a custom system, whatever, of rules. So they've cut through the door, and now it's time to get in there and take this ship over. All right. The defenders have been alarmed. Get these guys to measure the movement. Let's see if anybody's here talking. Anybody talking? Okay. So I'm kind of fast and loose with all the movement thing because it's kind of hard to measure around here with all this props. Actually, I think maybe, well, that won't help. We'll just set them up so they've got their own tape measure. This was made before that system worked, so, or was in effect, so it's kind of, you gotta set them that way. I had this set up and I was prepared to run it without having to go through all this. Something's wrong on Steam and the save isn't working. So tonight's not my night. As far as that goes, and I forgot to remove this guy. Righty. You know what? I'd really love to have people on the mic. If you want to talk on the mic instead of reading text, that would be great. Ah, shit thing. That I don't have two monitors. Come on. And it really is a pain to run stuff like this with a single monitor and a Yugo computer. So here's my, let's see if I can get this to, well, let's get some conversation. Who's out there lurking? Let's see about this. How about that? Anybody? Okay. Do, 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 do. No? No one wants to talk, huh? Okay. Oh, that's what it is. I was looking at the wrong platform. Hello. So get my dice out of the tray here. Couple of 10. Oh, that's not great colors. Okay. All righty. Get a blast marker. Got to scale it up. Sorry, folks. Like I said, I had this set up and the thing just doesn't want to save tonight. According to what I read, it was an issue with Steam. Okay, the dark one is tens. So what I'm doing is I've thrown a grenade into the room, or the rebels have, and we've got 84. So that's the damage done to the individual who got hit. That's the roll for the damage, I should say. So they are severely damaged, severely wounded, but not completely dead, but incapacitated. That blows up one of them. The door's open. Let's roll for initiative at that point. Red guys, bad guys. Blue guys, good guys. Highest roll wins. Bad guys win. All right. There we go. So they take their first shot. Oh, wow, these walls are. Oh, it's got a window. That's what I was like, how did I get through there? Oh, well, try again. Probably could just go get a dice tray. Okay. That's a hit. Oh, 6. 30. All right. Anybody really? Okay, let's see. Is anybody there? Not really. Who's watching? I gotta find out. People aren't saying anything. Who's watching? Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's campaign and conquest, let's play TTRPGs done right. War games and gaming, with Storm and Magenta tonight. We got a new system best you'll ever see. A paracosmic convergence of this masterpiece. It's got the hit shots and plays every genre so well that you would think it